Quite a pause there from head coach Campbell. Jared Goff booed before the game, after the game, everywhere in between. The Lions remain the only team without a win now in the NFL through 6 weeks of action. Dan Campbell, interesting words, thoughtful words, clearly, about his quarterback, Jared Goff. Chris, what do you think about what he said about his starting QB?
Rookie coach. He should have an index card. Either someone from PR or someone from the organization should give him a little index card.
Okay.
Let him know what some of the stats are, what were some of the key numbers, how he's going to address it, some of the things that he might say to the media, not to his team. But no, you just can't go to a press conference and just speak off the cuff. No, that is not a professional head coach. Now, you got me confused as a player. Make up your mind. Last week you're crying, and this week you're criticizing the most valuable player in the franchise. Let me tell you what Jared Goff needs right now. And a lot of people around the NFL, they might not admit this, but he needs a hug. He needs someone he can trust. Because if I go from the L.A. Rams to the Detroit, I do the reverse Eddie Murphy thing. Where Eddie Murphy,
Axel Foley,
Beverly Hills Cop, he goes from Detroit to Hollywood. That's cool.
Imagine.
Now he goes from L.A. to Detroit without the jacket. And then now I don't have support of the organization because the head coach is inexperienced and he gets off script. When was the last coach we've seen sit at that podium and criticize a player? You know the reason? It's been a long time. Because the coach and all 32 teams is telling them, hey, Kate, you know, I'll never talk about you to the media. I'll never say anything that I didn't go over with you.
It's equity.
And then now I'm driving home and my wife or something, Twitter, someone's on my phone saying, man, did you hear what the coach said? So that right there, that's an amateur coach. Not supporting his quarterback and not supporting his team because he did something that you're never supposed to do.
Chris, it's very candid, and I appreciate that. And I go back to the crying thing last week. Everyone applauded him. I mean, 99% approval rating that he cried after the game and it was a heartbreaking loss. Truth of the matter was that Lions team was down 16-6 with about a minute left and found a way to even be in that game. They went for 2. It was a cool moment. You're crying. You better, if you're going to cry in week 5, you can't lose 27-0 the next week because the players, the whole thing was they're going to respond to this. They're going to go to that. I think Goff is secondary here. If I'm Dan Campbell, we're the lone winless team. You already have cried in the press conference. You've already called your quarterback. We still have a long season to go. Pace yourself on this thing because guess what? Goff's going to need you this week. He's going back to L.A. this weekend.
Dagger!
This is his game. He's going back there. He's going to need you. And now it's like, is his job in question? It's not enough that he's got to go and face McVay and Stafford and everything they're doing over there. It's going to be a really tough week for Jared Goff. And I do feel bad for him because he didn't ask for any of this.
I don't want Dan Campbell with a card. Dan Campbell goes with the horse he rode in on. I think there is a space for real talk and authenticity and due respect to the deceased. Denny Green would go up there and let it rip sometimes, Chris, and I remember it. And he was an emotional speaker, and he would speak from the heart, and he wasn't reading statistics off a card either. I still think there's a place for that in this league, and it's nice to do in a few games.
To Dennis Green, his legacy. The only thing him and Dan Campbell have in common is they coach the NFL team. Because Denny Green, I'm talking about dropping nuggets on you every single day as far as who you're going to be as a man, what you're going to be as a football player. You know what Dennis Green would say? I'm embarrassed for the whole team. Sometimes he would come out to practice and we'd start bad. He'd go right back to calisthenics and say, go back in the locker room and come back out. We're going to start the whole script over again from the beginning. So I know Dan Campbell, it's his first time. But listen, Dennis Green, that guy made me who I am as a man, as a football player. He put me in the slot and said, we're going to play basketball on turf because I watched you play ball in high school. Really? No, that's not someone calling me out, not supporting me, because we need support as players.
No doubt.